Most people assume humans survived because they became physically superior. That's not true. Compared to many predators, humans were weak. No claws, no fangs, no weapons. And for thousands of years, humans were not just hunters. They were prey too. Imagine walking through a forest at night. No flashlight, no walls, no safe roads leading home. Just darkness. The kind of darkness modern humans almost never experience. Every sound matters. A branch snaps somewhere behind you. You stop walking. The wind moves through trees. And suddenly, you realize something terrifying. You may not be alone. During ancient times, humans shared the world with predators capable of killing them easily. Saber-toothed cats, cave bears, giant hyenas, wolves, massive snakes in warmer regions. And unlike today, humans lived directly beside them. Nature was not something ancient humans visited. It surrounded them constantly. The most dangerous time was night, because darkness changes the balance of power. Human vision weakens. Movement becomes harder to detect. But predators? Many become more dangerous. Imagine hearing footsteps outside your shelter, without knowing what made them. A wolf pack? A bear? Something larger? Ancient humans likely slept lightly, always alert, because one surprise attack could destroy an entire group. Even now, many people feel uneasy in complete darkness, not because darkness itself is dangerous, but because for most of human history, it was. If there was one thing many predators feared, it was fire. And for ancient humans, fire became more than warmth. It became psychological protection. Imagine sitting beside flames while something moves beyond the trees. The fire crackles. Shadows dance across the forest. And for the first time, humans realized nature feared something too. Fire gave humans light, heat, protection. Predators often avoided flames. And that small circle of firelight may have felt like the only safe place in the world. But fire changed humans in another way too. It gave them confidence. For the first time, humans could push back against the darkness itself. Ancient shelters were not simply homes. They were survival systems. Caves became valuable because they reduced exposure. Other humans built shelters using wood, stone, animal hides, bones. Entrances were kept small. Fires stayed close to sleeping areas. People slept together because isolation meant vulnerability. The farther someone moved from the group, the greater the danger became. And slowly, humans learned one of the most important survival lessons in history. Safety is easier to create together than alone. Humans could not overpower most predators physically, so they adapted differently. They observed, carefully, which animals hunted at night, which paths predators used repeatedly, what sounds signaled danger. Humans began reading nature almost like a language, and eventually, they discovered something important. Animals were predictable. Predators had patterns, habits, weaknesses. Humans didn't survive by dominating nature. They survived by understanding it better. At first, humans were physically vulnerable. A predator could overpower a human easily at close range. So humans created something revolutionary: distance. Instead of fighting predators directly, humans could strike from farther away. Sharpened stone tips, throwing spears, coordinated attacks. Over time, human weapons became extensions of intelligence itself. Humans were still physically weak, but now they no longer needed to fight like animals. But even weapons alone were not enough. The true survival advantage of humans was cooperation. Predators often hunted in packs, but humans organized in even more flexible ways. One person watched the surroundings. Another carried fire. Others prepared weapons. Information spread quickly through the group. And this changed everything. Ancient humans survived because they acted like a single system, not isolated individuals. A lone human was vulnerable. A coordinated group became dangerous. Ancient humans feared wolves for a disturbing reason. Not because wolves were the largest predators, but because they hunted in ways humans understood. They tracked movement, waited patiently, tested weakness, communicated silently in groups. In some strange way, early humans may have seen themselves reflected in wolf packs. Intelligent, social, coordinated, predator recognizing predator. A predator attack didn't always kill immediately. Sometimes the real danger came afterward. Infection, broken bones, bleeding. Ancient humans had no hospitals, no antibiotics. Even small injuries could become deadly, which made cooperation even more important. If someone was injured, others often helped them survive. Food was shared. Protection continued. And this reveals something powerful about humanity. Humans survived not only because they fought together, but because they cared for each other afterward. Animal attacks became even more dangerous during harsh weather. Rain reduced visibility. Snow slowed movement. Cold weakened the body. And starving predators became desperate. This meant humans constantly adapted, changing routes, moving camps, protecting fire carefully, watching the environment for warning signs. Every day required awareness. As darkness covered the landscape, humans gathered around fire. And something strange happened there. Fear slowly transformed into connection. Stories were shared. Warnings passed down. Children learned which sounds meant danger, which animals to avoid, which mistakes got people killed. Storytelling itself became survival technology. Many modern human fears may come directly from this ancient world. Fear of darkness, fear of being watched, fear of strange sounds at night. These instincts were not irrational. For thousands of years, they kept humans alive. Your brain still carries traces of that environment. Even if you now live surrounded by locks, walls, and electricity, part of the human mind still remembers a world where predators waited beyond the firelight. Over time, something changed. Human groups became smarter. Weapons improved. Communication improved. Cooperation became stronger. And slowly, the balance of power shifted. For most of history, humans feared nature. But eventually, nature began fearing humans instead. That transformation changed Earth forever. Predators that once hunted humans began avoiding them. Humans expanded into harsher environments. Confidence grew. Knowledge spread between generations. And slowly, human intelligence reshaped the planet itself. So what actually protected ancient humans from animal attacks? Not strength, not speed, not natural weapons, but intelligence, fire, cooperation, planning. Ancient humans once slept knowing predators could attack at any moment. Every sound mattered. Every shadow mattered. And yet somehow, humans survived. Not because they were fearless, but because they learned how to survive fear together. And maybe that instinct still exists inside us. Because even today, humans still gather around lights in darkness, still feel safer in groups, still become uneasy when something moves where we cannot see clearly. Maybe part of the ancient world never truly disappeared. Maybe somewhere deep inside us, a part of humanity still remembers sitting beside a fire, listening carefully to the sounds beyond the trees, wondering what might already be watching from the dark.